Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Janet Martinez. Today we're going to talk about 7 keto mistakes. They're mistakes that I made that I'm sharing with you, so hopefully you don't make them, or mistakes that usually everybody does. So mistake number 1, confusing percent with grams. You're gonna hear that you're gonna hear everywhere that they say 70% fat, 20% protein, only 5% carbs. That is not the same as grams. A lot of people message me saying, hey Janet, I'm going over 70 grams a day. I don't know how to do it, blah, blah, blah. It's because it's not 70% grams. It's 70% of what you eat. Your total, everything you ate that day has to be 70% of that has to be fats. 20% of everything you eat has to be protein, and only 5% has to be carbs. It's different from grams. So when you go to the application Carb Manager, you enter your information, your weight, your height, your age, and it tells you your macros. There it's gonna tell you how much. For me, for my weight, for my age, for my everything is 110 grams of protein. Way different than 70% that I have to consume. It's the same thing, but 70% versus 110 grams. So don't get it confused. We all get that confused. At the beginning, I used to think 70% of fat was 70 grams that I had to consume. That's mistake number 1. Mistake number 2, thinking that when they say fat means the same as when the doctor tells you have to cut fats. Bad fats for me are hamburgers, pizzas, cookie, chips, all processed foods that you get the bad fat from. So when the doctor says you need to cut it off, you need to cut fats off, that means bad fats. What this diet for me is good fats, like getting fats from avocado, butter, nuts, almonds, pecans, all that is good fats. So versus pizza, cookie, chips, candy, all that bad fat. So that is another thing. I got really confused when they told me this diet is based on high fat. I got really scared. I was like, what? Do I have to be eating hamburgers all day? No, you don't have to be eating hamburgers at all because it has a lot of carbs. But that's good fat versus bad fat. So mistake number 3, thinking that there's only one way to do this diet. I get a lot of messages here in Instagram and Facebook saying, my neighbor, my friend, my whoever doesn't do it the same way you do it. Yes, there's a million ways to doing the keto diet. The way I show you is the way that worked for me. All my videos is based on my experience, what I went through, what I'm going through, what happened to me, the things I eat, how I lost the weight, based on me. I'm not telling you that the way I do it is the right way. There's a million ways to doing it. You choose what works for you. So that's another mistake. People thinking that, oh, there's only one way. Who's right? There's so many people talking about it. Who has the right answer? We all do it differently. It worked for some of us. It doesn't work for all of us. So it's up to you to decide what works for you. Another one, number 4, focusing too much on the scale. The first 2 weeks I lost 14 pounds. Now I'm not losing anything. Why? I don't know. I weigh myself. I'm weighing myself every day. I'm not losing anything. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That is such a big mistake. I always say I weigh myself once a week. If I see that I'm not losing anything, then I stop weighing myself for a month to see if the scale moves. So that's another mistake. You shouldn't be weighing yourself every day because it's gonna drive you crazy. This diet works so different. Some days you lose 2 pounds, another day you don't lose, another week you don't lose anything, then the following week you lose 4 pounds. It's stressful if you're focusing just on the scale. Don't focus on the scale, focus on how you feel, what makes you feel good. sometimes you don't lose anything, but you're losing sizes, so that's also a plus. So that's mistake number 4. Mistake number 5. So mistake number 5, not eating enough fat. You're not consuming a lot of fat, and people message me, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. I have been on the same weight for 2 weeks, I don't know what to do. And I tell them, tell me what you're eating. And it's like maybe 40 grams of fat a day. That's such a small amount. You need to consume the most fat you can for the day for your macros. So the higher to hit your macros, the better. So not consuming enough fat, also consuming a lot of carbs. That is number 6. Carbs, I get my carbs from vegetables. That's my thing. That's how I like to do my diet, because I feel the carbs from vegetables are the most beneficial for this diet for me. Let's say an example, slice of ham has a gram of carbs, but 2 cups of broccoli or cauliflower has the same 2 grams. What would I rather eat, a slice of ham or 2 cups of broccoli? For me, 2 cups of broccoli, because vegetables, I get more nutrition from it. I get better results with broccoli than I get with a slice of ham. So that's when I say consuming a lot of carbs with things that are not beneficial for you. So I would rather get my carbs from vegetables and not other stuff. And number 7, not drinking enough water. When I start the diet, I always get very thirsty and have to go to the restroom a lot. So I need to be drinking a lot of water. I don't want to get dehydrated. So consuming a lot of water through my whole day works for me. And that's, I think, one of the biggest mistakes people make on the keto diet. They don't consume enough water, so it doesn't work as good. You get dehydrated, you don't have a lot of energy. So that's one of the things I try. I get a whole gallon of water, and I'm drinking all day, every day, and taking in as much water as possible. So that was mistake number 7, and my last mistake. So this is it for this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't done so, and I will see you next time. I hope my weight loss journey inspires you. Bye.